Hello! Hi there. Summer. That time of year where your entire body is drenched in sweat, your shirt sticks to your back, your makeup runs down your face, and you realize that trying to apply kajal is just a losing battle. But don't worry, I have a lot of tips and tricks for you that I've accumulated in the past 18 and 21. I'm 21. I'm so old. In the past 21 years of my life, I've accumulated a lot of knowledge. Not all of that has been about makeup, but today I will impart to you some stuff. Okay, let's get going. To the video. Here's what you need to remember about summer. Oh, the sunlight's back. Here's what you need to remember about summer makeup. Always use liquid. Liquids work the best because then when you sweat, everything just mixes together. And also, using a liquid as a base helps minimize the amount of product that you end up using. Let me just show you. Let's just get to it. As you already know, I don't know what a primer is, so I use sunscreen. But we're going to double up the sunscreen as foundation today. Take any liquid foundation that you own. I'm going to be using this one. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I am the color Classic Beige. You're going to be using a liquid foundation. With the sunscreen, I am using Biotique Bio Sandalwood sunscreen. You're going to mix both of these. All you have to do is take a little bit of sunscreen on the back of your hand. This much should be fine. And then take a little bit of foundation. And I mean a little bit. Here's the applicator and here's the sunscreen. And don't put it in the sunscreen. Remember, this goes back into your makeup thing and you don't want it to be contaminated. So just take it and wipe it on the back of your hand. So now we have this. There we go. So now we've blended in nicely. Here's a tip for choosing your summer foundation. Remember, it is going to be different from your winter foundation because you will be a little tanner in the summer. Therefore, when you go into the store and you choose a liquid foundation, make sure that you make it a little bit darker if you're choosing it in the winter, and if you're choosing it in the summer, just go with your whatever tone you are. This is my winter color, okay? I'm just gonna be using this because I can't go out and buy new foundation right now. I refuse to buy new things. Now that we have our mixture, you're gonna start patting it onto your face. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna start with on my cheeks. Just gonna pat it on, just this way. You don't have to worry about the amount because you're going to blend it out, and because it's already a diluted concentration, it's going to be fine. On the other side. Right. Now before we go on with the rest of the foundation, you want to blend your cheeks out first. Go underneath your eye as well. I'm not a huge fan of using concealer in summer, simply because it's a lighter color and that picks up in the sun a lot more. Okay, we've blended this out, same thing on the other side. Taking whatever extra there is and going over my nose and really get in to the whatever this thing is. Okay, don't forget your chin. So I'm gonna take whatever was left on my finger and I'm gonna put some on my eyelid because we're not gonna be doing any eyeshadow or any fancy eye nonsense just because it's going to melt anyway. On the other side as well, push aside my bangs and I'm just going to go up here and around my eyebrows. I'm not gonna forget to blend out whatever we did here with my forehead by just doing a little bit over here. And whatever leftover I have, I'm just gonna put it on my neck. If you don't go on a certain part of your face, don't forget to put sunscreen anyway. Now that I've used up everything, this step is extremely important. We have laid down a liquid foundation. Do not use a powder blush. The powder blush and the liquid foundation will accumulate with each other and make tiny little balls of pigment all over your face. You don't want that. When you have a liquid base, always go in with a cream highlight, a cream blush, a cream contour. Everything has to be cream until you set down your powder. So since this is still wet, I'm going to go straight ahead with the cream blush. I don't own a cream blush, that's perfectly fine. You can use a lipstick, you can use a lip tint, you can use a cheek tint, anything that you own. Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer. I'm going to be using this to create my blush for today. Where you put your blush matters. In the summer, it changes. The blush that you want to put now, you want to make it look a little bit more natural because you're going to be a little pink from the sun anyway. Don't concentrate the blush here, otherwise when it adds to the redness of your face in the summer, you're going to have an entirely blotchy face. You want to put blush in very particular parts of your face. You want to put it here, in this area right here. Imagine where you put your highlight, right below that. So we're gonna just do a little bit right now. So I'm gonna smile, put a little bit of that, and just start blending that out. Always blend it outwards. You don't want it to accumulate here. So smile and blend it outwards. See, that already added some nice color. This is really pigmented. Go around and you're gonna go out. So there's a little color difference because this got a little bit pinker. I'm gonna just add a little bit more. This is optional. You can do this if you want, you don't have to. But I prefer matching my blush to my lips in the summer, just because it looks natural then. To some extent, it looks like it's your natural lip color or whatever. So I'm gonna take this. Oh, that's a lot. I'm just gonna pat that in. There you go. Now I have a little bit left over here. This is something that I love doing. I love adding blush to the bridge of my nose. It just gives a sun-kissed look that I think is super pretty. Take a little bit of that, use a clean finger, and blend that out. Now I don't know if that's picking up, but I think it looks super cool. So I have a little bit of blush left over, so I'm just going to join these. Like I'm gonna add a little bit here, just so that I can join the cheeks to the nose. There we go. So now we are done. If you own a liquid highlight, and I think in one of my videos I have showed you how to make liquid highlight, then go ahead and use liquid highlight on your face. I am not going to use a liquid highlight. I only have powdered highlights and I want to use those. So here is what you're supposed to do. When you are transitioning from a cream or from a liquid makeup to a powdered makeup, you need to use a translucent setting powder to set down whatever liquid you have already used. Now we have to work fast because we want this to set and not in the creases of our face. I have wrinkles, so I'm gonna set that fast. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Powder Translucent Setting Powder. And I prefer translucent over any color because then it doesn't add anything. I'm just gonna take a blush brush, just take a little bit of powder. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to go all over my face, pressing it into my face. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Don't breathe. So we finished blush, we finished all of this fun stuff. Now we're going to go in with the highlight. I prefer not using a pure highlight but using a bronzer. The reason for that is because I get really oily and really shiny in the summer anyway. So I'm not going to concentrate like highlight in a particular part of my face to draw attention to that. Instead, I'm going to use a bronzer on the peripheral part of my face just to give it a little bit of warmth. The bronzer that I'm using is the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. This is the shade Sundance 027. I'm going to tap it in there. And then you're just going to go on the peripheral part of your face. Coming down a bit in the contour area. And then just going around. So basically you want to make a 3. So you want to make a 3 where the center of the 3 is where you would normally contour. So because this was a powder, it was important to put down the translucent setting powder first. There we go, same thing on the other side. My bangs. I like adding a little bit more on my forehead just because that's where you would naturally be a little bit darker. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm not going to add eyeliner. I'm not in the mood for it today. But I am going to try something a little bit different and I'm going to add some gold eyeliner. And the reason for that is just because I want to add some color to my face since I'm not really going in with any funky eyeshadow. You could also use blue. Blue would be a really, really pretty color. So I'm just going to go in with some gold instead. So I'm only using it on the second half of my face. So I've done that. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add it on the inner corner of my eye. So there we go, we have completed the eyeliner. Now something that you could do is darken your lip a little bit more. I like a little bit darker lips in the summer just because the rest of my makeup is so subtle. So